recreational vehicle park north of State Road 44 and just east of Interstate 75 plans to add 289 campsites on 34 acres. Another 210 sites on 15 acres approved in 2018 are under construction. Formerly a KOA campground, the park currently has about 300 sites. Sumter County Commissioners Tuesday approved a comprehensive plan amendment and rezoning of 24 acres from agricultural to commercial so the sites can be added. The new sites will be on both sides of County Road 229, which runs through the park. The latest expansion was recommended for approval February 3rd by the county zoning special magistrate Zachary Brome. It then was submitted to the Florida Department of Economic Opportunity for review before coming to the commissions for the final hearing. These special conditions require 25% of the property to be preserved as open space and a traffic impact analysis before the site development permit is issued. Sites may be used for recreational vehicles, tents, or park models, but mobile homes are not allowed except for one unit for the site manager. If development is not completed within 3 years, a new plan must be submitted. Wildwood RV Village Park offers pull-through and back-end sites with 50 amp electrical service. Rates range from $44 to $79 a night. Amenities include heated pool, free internet and cable, on-site laundry, and social activities. The park is owned by AAMW Enterprises of Wildwood, represented by Michael Wood of Inverness. Publix returns to their normal operating hours amid COVID-19. With this announcement, Publix will suspend senior shopping hours. Publix stores in the villages are located at Spanish Springs, Spanish Plains, Southern Trace, Colony Cottage, Mulberry Grove, Lake Deaton, Grand Traverse shopping centers. When an app is before ARC, Architectural Review Committee, if pavers are approved, there will be a notation that it only applies to the owner's property, not the right-of-way. If work needs to be done in the right-of-way, the county will not replace the pavers. The homeowner will need to remove the pavers themselves and replace them after the repairs have been done. Here's another piece of property that was not approved by ARC, and he has been fighting his district to try to keep that landscaping. He bought this home pre-owned. Landscaping was already in place, but somebody, probably a worker for the county, has reported it as encroaching on their easement. So just make sure if you buy pre-owned or if you have a new home and you're doing landscaping, always go to ARC. Always get the approval. Because it's just such a problem when they come by and give you an order that you have to dig this up and have it moved. It's going to be costly. It may even cost more to move this stuff than it is to put it in brand new. So good luck to the person that has this home and is trying to be able to keep that landscaping. I personally don't have a problem with it, but it isn't about a neighborhood thing. It's not about so-called trolls going around, writing stuff down, which I don't believe any of that anyway. It's about the easements and the county. The county comes by, they look at this, they decide, this guy's encroaching. We're going to have to do something to make sure if a water line breaks, we can get in here and work on it. And then they go down, they write a report, and then next thing you know, you're behind the 8 ball. So always, always cover your butt. Here's another one right here. This is artificial turf that this woman has had put in her lawn at, I believe it was Edgewater area up there, which is a fairly exclusive area. It's a beautiful area. I've done video on a house that was for sale up there. Personally, myself, I really like the idea of artificial turf. It's no watering. It looks good all the time. You don't have to mow it. Not only is it a water saver in Florida, which is always a big concern, it also saves you money as far as mowing it and all that kind of thing, the water bill and everything. The problem that they're having, I think, is nature, I'll say. Birds come along, especially the herons and the cranes. They come through. They're always nosing around in the turf, your grass and your lawns, looking for insects because that's what they feed on. with artificial turf, I think it encroaches on that. It's this whole thing about protecting the wildlife here, which Florida takes very serious. And even though you as a homeowner, you might look at it totally differently, I look at a lot of things differently, but it's the facts that the animals were here first before the homes were built. So Florida takes their wildlife very serious. So if you do anything that could encroach on an animal's right of way, whether it being migrating through, whether it be inhibiting their feeding habits, such as people feeding McDonald's hamburgers to alligators, they take all that serious. So I think that's why artificial turfs here is a no-no, is because of that. But other than that, I mean, look at it. It looks good. I like it. I'm going to end this news report on a happy note. Villager Mary Ellen recently celebrated her 80th birthday. Her friends dropped by bringing her gifts, and I'm sure they sat there and they swapped a little stories and happy birthdays and some birthday kisses. And they dropped by anyway, bringing her gifts, and she sat on her lanai and relaxing. And there you can see, there's Mary, happy. Happy birthday, Mary. Hope you see many, many more. And for the rest of you, let me know in the comments below. Did you like this way of reporting the news? It's just something different I thought about and thought I'd give it a try. So this is an experiment. If you like it, fine. If you didn't, let me know. If you did like it, please subscribe. I've got so many of you watching my videos regularly, and you're not subscribed. I know this by going to my analytics. Give me a thumbs up. 2,000 views, and I only get 60 thumbs up. What's up with that? Until then, I'll just say, have a good day, and I'll see you all on the other side.